안녕하세요 여러분, Tony입니다. Hello everyone, it's Tony. Happy weekend to all. And it seems like, I guess, Iland is coming to an end. Yes, the Iland survival TV show in collaboration with Big Hit and I believe in CJ Entertainment is finally coming into an end, unfortunately. With that being said, I think that it's only right that we actually look at the final episode, the performance of Into the Island, the basically theme song, the title track, the title song, or basically the anthem for this entire show, sung none other by the ever talented IU, who also happened to have her 12th year anniversary debut this week, so happy birthday to her on that. Big fan of Into the Island. I actually have reacted to it already, but sung by IU, and I will leave that linked in the description box. That will actually have more of my actual thoughts, analysis on the song, because here we're going to be purely looking at the approach taken by the guys at that on the entire song, and we're actually going to be looking more at the performance, and possibly I'm assuming this is going to be the final group of guys that's actually now confirmed to be the Iland group, the winners. Iland is actually unfortunately a show that I haven't actually really kept up with since looking at the actual initial theme song Into the Island, because I've been so busy with work and school and everything. But obviously having CJ Entertainment, Big Hit Entertainment, Rain and Zico as backings, as well as just multiple other talented artists, including BTS being guest judges or guest stars on the show, really shows that this show is really big, and I can definitely assume that this group, whoever comes out of this, is going to be the next big thing. So I will definitely be continuing to follow them. Just remember, Into the Island, the link will be linked in the description box if you want to go check out my full analysis. This is going to be purely more on just looking at the actual guys doing it. But without further ado, let's get into it. So is it just the camera angle, or do they look really tall? They have really lengthy legs, That's the big hit guy. It fits so perfectly though, if you really think about it. Ooh. Wow, his voice is really nice. No lie, this guy kind of has a Yuna. He kind of looks like Itzy's Yuna. I don't know, maybe it's the haircut and the eyes, but he kind of reminds me a bit of Itzy's Yuna, in terms of facial structure. But yo, they're really tall. Ooh, this is some smooth dancing. Oh, okay, his deeper voice is nice. I like. Wait, BTS is there too? Okay. Oh, this must be all the contestants actually. Ooh, that was clean. Oh, okay. So the one part I'm a little disappointed in, but it totally makes sense as to why, is that high note. Because usually IU in her version hits that high note into our lives, we'll hit a higher note. But I totally understand why, because male vocalists, the male vocals don't usually hit that high unless if you're Uptension Sunul or Baekhyun, obviously, or maybe even Taemin. But I can't hate on that too much for that. But yeah, listening to this chorus reminds me all the more why I still to this day listen to this song, because really a bop to me. One, two, ooh. Oh, Jin, hello. You and I, we can fly. Ooh, I actually really like that part. Whoever sang that part, we can fly. I like the little modification he had, little flares, personalization that he had. There's more? What? This looks like an army. What is this? I'm so confused. Okay, so are the guys coming down from the stage, these guys here? Are these the actual winners, or are they just more? Because I can't tell if this was opening or this was concluding. Okay, there's a lot of guys. I'm assuming they're not doing a 20-man group. The visuals on every one of these guys is so impressive. The scary part is that some of them, if I recall correctly, are like 16 and like they be young, but they're like tall and good looking already. Feels bad, man. Feels really bad. Personal thought. I think that the people that showed up from the stage coming in after, I don't know, I felt like their choreography, their synchronicity was a bit better than the group that originally started. That's maybe my personal opinion. It felt like more dynamic to me. It felt like maybe they were more like in sync with one another. That is purely my observation. I could be maybe wrong later on, but it seems like that's kind of keeping true throughout what's following now. I'm actually very, very impressed by the vocals, honestly. Wait, he kind of like like facial structures and like how he presents himself on stage reminds me a bit of like one of the guys from TXT, Tomorrow X Together. Interesting. Or like even a Bangi, no, not Bangi. Oh, that's sweet. Obviously. J-Hope, okay. See, J-Hope's face right here is evidently all we have to know from this reaction. We all have to just be in awe about the fact that these guys, these young trainees, are killing an IU song, guys. IU song. Like, let's keep that in mind. IU sang this song first, and I thought she couldn't be topped. Evidently, she's not being topped by these guys, but they are coming very close to what I consider as basically perfection. This is really, really clean. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I think that based on what it showed at the very end, this is most likely wasn't the actual finale. I mean, the actual like full committed group. This was just like leading into the actual announcements of the finale, who made who. It's definitely interesting to see this. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get to react to the like beginning portions like of what these trainees came into and how they've developed throughout, and I haven't actually followed up with them. But seeing this end product, it definitely shows that there was something that was gained, because evidently their dancing, their harmonization, their synchronicity, it's all very much on point, and I am very, very impressed by it. Like, I'm very much looking forward to who actually ends up coming out of this being an official group. This could be a very big group, especially when you have mentors like BTS, Rain, Zico, essentially, and then you have the big hit producer, I believe. I can't remember what his title is, but I'm pretty sure he also helped with BTS. This is very big backing. This is huge backing. So I'm very much expecting that these guys, if they don't even fill in the role of like how TXT blew up at the start, I'm imagining that they kind of like fill in the void of like maybe say BTS partially when BTS goes into the army, which is most likely coming soon. Look, that's looking way too far in the future. Looking at the present, looking at this video, very, very impressed by the vocalists of these guys. As I mentioned, IU sang this song first, and she is what I honestly consider as basically vocal perfection, and these guys came very, very close to nailing like that level. In terms of male vocalists, they did a great job. I was like expecting at the beginning for them to hit the IU high note in the chorus, but evidently that makes no sense, because unless if you're like Baekhyun or Uptension Sanyul or even Taemin, I don't think you're hitting that note anytime soon. Very glad about how they went approaching like those high notes that usually obviously they can't reach, with the flares, the little vocalization personalizations that they added. Very, very clean. Choreography wise, I think it's kind of evident that there are certain members that are much more comfortable with choreography than others. Maybe that's just an experience thing, maybe that's a practice thing, but I'd be very surprised to know who in the beginning had issues with choreography and who they were at the end of this. Like if I could see who they were, like if I could follow along, that would be very cool to see, because perhaps they actually really, even though they still don't look as comfortable, they grew a lot in terms of choreography or in terms of vocals. Like we don't know, I won't know because I haven't actually seen it, but hopefully you guys can let me know, because this was a very impressive performance and I really very much enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. I realize that this isn't really a big reaction, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned for more reactions coming soon. But as I mentioned, if you want to go look into the Iland, the official song sung by IU, I'll leave it linked in the description box. And with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. 감사합니다. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or something you want to talk, feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, it's been Tony. 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.